Hello dears, you're welcome to this channel and thank you for joining me on this video. My name is faithafolabio if you're new here, and welcome once again. So this video is for women, like pregnant women, nursing mothers, women and everyone interested in them. It's basically about how to prepare your body, especially your breast, for breastfeeding while you are pregnant. You know, you don't have to wait till when you eventually put to bed before you start doing things that will make breastfeeding easy for you. We are not all familiar with breastfeeding, and breastfeeding is one of the things that mothers, especially first-time moms, struggle with. So it is good to start preparing yourself the earliest time possible. Learn as much as you can about breastfeeding even before your baby is born. That is why it is important to talk to nursing moms, read books to familiarize yourself, and endeavor to attend breastfeeding classes during your antenatal. It's usually the last trimester, the third trimester of your pregnancy. When you know well enough, you probably do well. Though breastfeeding is a skill that naturally comes to women, okay, but there are a few things that you can do to make that skill easier for you later. So we'll be talking about how to prepare your body, especially your breast, for breastfeeding during pregnancy. That's before your delivery. You might be wondering how to go about this preparation, but the good news is your pregnant body is already doing a good job preparing itself for breastfeeding. That's why your breast gets so much bigger during pregnancy. Your milk ducts and your milk producing cells in your breast are developing, and then there is more flow of blood into your breast during that period. It might not be the same experience for everybody, but your nipples will also get bigger because they are going to be instrumental to feeding your baby. However, your breast size has nothing to do with whether you'll be able to nurse your baby successfully or not. So it doesn't really matter whether you have big breast or small breast, you will still be able to breastfeed your baby. If you have flat nipple, inverted or dimpled nipple, or anything else that you're concerned about, like maybe a previous breast implant or a previous breast surgery, or just anything that you're concerned about, it is important that you talk to your medical doctor. But usually these things don't mean that you cannot breastfeed. You may also notice some small pimple-like protrusion around your areola. That's the dark parts around the nipples. They are called Montgomery glands, and they secrete oil that fights bacteria, and they soften and adjust the pH balance of that area. So it's a good thing. So since your body is already doing the bigger part of the work, one of the few things you can do is cleaning and prepping your nipple. This is not the same thing as toughening your nipples. So avoid washing your nipple with soap because it may remove the beneficial oil and dry the tissues around the nipples. All that is required is daily rinsing with warm water and cleaning, like just softly wiping with pure virgin oil in a cotton wool. And that I'm going to show you now. So this is it. You just take a piece of cotton wool just like this, and this is going to be the breast. This is the breast. This place round, this round sky blue color, this sky blue color round is the areola, and this place is the nipple. This is going to be the nipple, this areola. Usually I think the best time to do this is after shower, like after having your bath. So you just take the piece of cotton wool, and this is the extra virgin olive oil. You just take a little, just a little, something to go into the cotton wool. After having your bath, the nipple is wet, soft, and all of that. So you just take the oil in the cotton wool, wipe round, just wipe, just softly and slowly, not so hard. You're not scrubbing or rubbing anything, just slowly. You just clean round the nipple, round the areola area, then the nipple, you just wipe round. By the time you are done, you will see small particles from your breast on the cotton wool, like small dust. You see some small particles from your breast. I learned this during my antenatal for my first baby, and when I was told, I remember arguing with the matron, like, do we need to do this after bathing and all of that? Your whole body will be clean. I was like, if you wash your body well, after having your bath, your body will be clean. Like, you don't need to do that. But when I started doing it, I realized that no matter how long you stay to wash your body in the bathroom, by the time you come out and you do this, you still see some things. These are things that could possibly block the free flow of breast milk, but cleaning it is like helping the place to open up for free flow of your milk. So I hope you got the demonstration. Do not rub or scrub your nipple. It will only hurt you and make breastfeeding even more difficult. So that's it, mamas and mamas to be. Breastfeeding is a job, and most likely the routine is going to stress you out the first couple of weeks, because babies eat frequently, like approximately every 2 hours. The good news is that you get over it quickly, and the bad news is while you're at it, it's so overwhelming and almost like you can't continue, you can't do this, you can't get through. But you can, and you will. You just need to understand that it is normal for breastfeeding to feel painful and uncomfortable at first. But just like most new things, it becomes the norm and it gets easier quickly as your body and your mind adjust. When your baby latch onto your breast the first time, or let me say the first couple of weeks, you're just like, ooh, like this baby is sucking your breath out. A lot of women actually scream like, ooh, this baby is sucking the life out of me. You hold your breath and it's usually painful. But soon after, you stop holding your breath, and you find more comfortable ways, more comfortable positions, and you just realize that breastfeeding is really not a big deal. Breastfeeding your child is a matter that you have to think about and come to a decision before your baby is born. Medical experts advise that you exclusively breastfeed your child for the first 6 months of life. This is because breast milk has everything that your baby needs to grow into a strong and healthy toddler. It has the right mix of all the nutrients. Babies who are exclusively breastfed for the first 6 months of their lives can benefit from the antibodies present in the breast milk, which will help them fight off virus or bacteria that may infect them. They also run a smaller risk of developing some infections like diarrhea, respiratory illness, and some others. Breast milk contains nutrients and antibodies that are beneficial to your baby, and it also lowers the risks of breast cancers for you. So yes, why not? You can do it. So guys, that's it. I hope you've been educated just a little. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in my next one.